guys, I am here at my parents' house today. I am gonna plant their garden, and I brought landscape fabric and all the plants and some tools. And my parents aren't here right now. They're gonna be here in 3 weeks, actually 2 weeks and 6 days. So I'm really excited to plant the garden and get it in the ground so that my dad and mom can enjoy some yummy, delicious treats from their backyard when they get here, or a little after, you know. But I brought tomatoes, cucumbers, peas, peppers, and obviously watermelon. And I'm gonna go ahead and get that started right now. So this is the spot that I've picked to plant this garden, and I'm gonna get started right now. That's the neighbor's garden. It's so beautiful. Hey. Can you say dada? Say dada? Dada. Say bye-bye. Bye. Alright guys, I just got done with my dad's garden, so there it is behind me, and I'm going to turn it around and show you what I planted. Alright, so on the trellis I have cucumbers, and then on this side there's also peas planted under there. They'll pop out in the next few days. He's got some peppers, some tomatoes, and my friend gave me some tobacco sticks, so I was able to use those for the tomatoes, and I'll come out and trellis them as they get bigger, or I'll tell him how to do it. He probably already knows. And here's his watermelons. I'm gonna let those grow that way and maybe that way, because we do have a space there, but I might put more tomatoes right here. I'm not sure yet. Hey guys, I am here in the pepper garden today, finally getting it done. I've had some habanero peppers and some bell peppers planted for a few days, and then yesterday I got in a lot of my jalapeno peppers and cayenne peppers. So what I have left are more jalapeno peppers and then some California wonder peppers and then banana peppers, but I don't think I'm gonna put them in yet because they're really small. I got the whole pepper garden fenced in so that my dogs can't get in, and then this is the gate. One of our friends actually gave us these gates, and so I have repurposed them into my garden perimeter. This garden actually has landscape fabric down and then mulch on top of it, so it's pretty easy to plant in. But you see my peppers they're really ready to go in the ground. But basically I just have to cut a hole in the landscape fabric, then dig a hole in the ground, and then put my plant in. And there are no weeds in this garden. It's been amazing so far. So I'm not sure how it's gonna work over the whole season, because I've only done it for a couple weeks now, but so far no weeds, and I would really like that. And I'll be converting all of my gardens to like deep mulch with landscape fabric underneath, because one of my least favorite things is weeding. And there's the plant. This one's actually replacing one that my dog dug up. My dogs got in here before I got the fence done, and they dug 2 of my plants up, so I had to replace those. Now on to the jalapenos. Get those in the ground, and then, well, I'll wait a couple days on my banana peppers. guys, there we go. So I got the rest of the jalapenos in, the California Wonders. These are cayenne. All of these are snacking peppers, those two big ones on the side. I bought those from Lowe's. And these four are habanero peppers, and these ones are all bell peppers. So that's the pepper garden for this year. I do have to add the banana peppers, but I probably won't be able to do that for about a week because they're not big enough. I started those later, and they're not really that big of a necessity to our diet. Those are just something that I like, so I thought I would plant some this year. So that pretty much concludes the planting for this year in my gardens. Let's go take a look around and see what's going on the rest of the farm. Here's our grapevines. They're doing really good. Yesterday I got out here and they were all like that. There was weeds all around them and it was just really junky. And so I came in here and weeded them and got them trellised onto their posts. And we're gonna get some trellises in the next couple weeks for them to start grabbing onto. Woo! Because they were grabbing onto weeds like these ones probably are. You'll see, here's one. Here's one. See, there's just weeds all over it. So I need to get in here and finish these. And then the grapes stop here. And then over here, we have our raspberries. And they need to be weeded as well, as you can see. These are the raspberries, and these are the weeds. So I need to get on that, and I'll show you one of the plants over here has raspberries on it. See? It's got these pretty raspberries, so we'll get to try a couple this year. And then in the kitchen garden, there are flowers on the tomatoes. On that plant. Let me bring you up here. So all the tomatoes are looking really good. They're starting to get really tall. And here's a bunch of kale popping up. I planted kale and spinach in this little bed right here. And it's coming up. And that kale looks like it's really a disaster. So I'm probably gonna go buy some more. These were on clearance. And I'm probably just gonna buy some more and plant them. This one looks fine. It's a little scorched, but we're gonna take those leaves off and let those ones flourish. And I'm gonna replant my carrots because those also died. So we've got zucchini babies everywhere. I'm starting to see the little, well, this one might be a squash. I don't know, it looks striped, so we'll see. And here's my cucamelons. Ah, there we go. See this right here is a cucamelon bud. Little flowers. And they're all over. I don't know if you can see that because it's so bright outside. They're all over. They're so cute. Alright. Now the peas. They're everywhere. They're trellising and they're popping up because I planted a lot of peas in between these and then all over here. And they're coming through everywhere. All these little cucumber plants have buds on them. Especially the larger plants that I probably planted earlier. But they've got little tiny flowers. Let's see. There we go. Oh, there's some yellow ones. Also, my greenhouse has been getting really hot. It was 130, maybe more yesterday. So we went ahead and lifted it and put it on blocks for now. We're gonna build the frame later. All right, so I went to the post office today and I got something in the mail, in the box. So our dog has had a lot of issues with getting out of the yard, and I posted in a group that I'm in about Great Pyrenees, how to keep them in the yard and keep them from attacking chicks, because Dixie has eaten some of our chicks. And I had some rabbits in the greenhouse and she actually went and attacked those. I'm pretty sure. They're fine, they lived through it, but we have to keep Dixie as a pet apparently and not a guard dog. So we are going to put hot wire fence around the animals, and we can't really afford to buy all the stuff that it takes, and someone offered to send me a charger box. So that's what this is. It came in the mail today and I'm very excited. Thank you so much for sending this, Tanya. And I don't think she watches my videos, but I'm gonna send this to her. She said that it was extra and she didn't need it anymore and she knew that we could use it, and so she sent it to us, which is awesome. And here it is. So thank you so much. This is gonna be awesome for our dogs. Keep them in the fence and away from our other animals. And now for the part of the video I really did not want to make, but I think it's important because maybe someone will learn from it. I know I learned from it, but I was raising my chicks in the garage. I had 30 chicks in the garage and they were in a pen that I made in the corner, and the top was open but they couldn't fly out, and I thought that it was a great solution to my dog not being able to get in there, the other chickens not being able to get in there. They had plenty of space, but some rats got in there and they all died. All 30 chicks. There was about 25 of them dead when I found them, and then the other 5 just slowly died. I'm guessing they were diseased or just sick from the rats getting to them. And It's incredibly taxing on us. It's a financial burden. It was an emotional burden because I had been caring for those babies for, I mean, about 3 months. I think they were about 3 months old. So it's a hard lesson to learn. So I have to raise the chicks apparently off the ground and in a covered cage, and there's so many variables to it. We're gonna start over when we can. We have 5 full-grown chickens that are 3 years old, and they're not laying very much. And then we have 5 teenage chickens that are about 4 months old, but they're not anywhere close to laying eggs. So our egg production is almost gone, and unfortunately we can't do anything about it right now. It's too hard to buy the adult chickens, and everybody lies about the age of the chickens, so we can't go and buy adult chickens. So we have to buy chicks again and start all over. I'm working on a rat-proof brooder. I have a good one in the chicken coop, but I really like them to be up close to the house because it's easy for me to take care of them. You know, I go check on them every hour or every 2 hours during the day, and then the reason the chicks were able to die last time is because it happened at night. The rats came in and killed them all in the middle of the night, which, I mean, I can't change anything about it. I can change something about it in the future. I know better. I didn't think anything about rats coming in and stuff. I know there's mice in the garage. I didn't know there were rats until it was too late. And our cats don't have access, and they probably wouldn't kill a rat anyways, probably just mice. So if you can learn anything from it, please do. Learn from my mistake so you don't have to go through the same thing. That's all I really want to say about it. But if you have any suggestions for a really good brooder, when we first moved here, I built a really good one, and that's where these chickens came from. I bought them from a hatchery, and then, yeah, they grew up. They're good. But now they're 3 years old, and it's time to get new chickens to lay me some eggs. Yeah, so there's that. That's the sad news. There's a lot of good news going on, lots of new growth. But you can't forget the mistakes and just brush past them, because you have to learn from them. So that's what I'm doing, or we are doing, and I hope you can learn something from it as well. So yeah. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.
Here, I'll get
So-
it too.
Stop biting me. Slap it.